Hi guys, I'm back again just to make this video about the trip that me, my mum and my sister had to London Zoo. That was a very great trip. It was an amazing trip. There was one problem though, I'll get onto that in a bit. Anyway, we took the train down from Milton Keynes Station to Euston, and then took the underground to Camden Town, and then walked down to the zoo, and we had a great time at the zoo, and I took a lot of pictures and a few videos, and yeah, there'll be a slideshow of that in a minute. Anyway, the day went around great. I bought a few things at the gift shop, which I'll also show. Only 3 things. Anyway, the thing that happened was we went to the zoo. There was amazing things with the animals, and saw the animals, and it was amazing. I love going to places like zoos. It gives me a real positive feeling, especially ones like the one by ZSL, London and Whipsonade Zoo. I've been to both, and I love both because I know you get conservation things from both. But I do feel like London Zoo and Whipsonade do put a lot of emphasis on conservation and all that sort of stuff. So I almost felt like when I was there, every penny I gave made a difference to these animals and made a difference to their life. I took a lot of things, a lot of pictures and a few videos, and I'll show them in a bit. Anyway, the trip back, oh god. Well, we got on the train, got a lovely seat by the window, on a table. All 3 of us were together, and this other dude comes on and he says, "This train does go to Milton Keynes, doesn't it?" And we went, "Yes." And he went, "Well, it's just because I heard there's been a fatality on the track." We were like, "What?" And apparently that someone had been hit by a train by Watford, in the Watford area. And anyway, what happened was that all tracks had been closed and were delayed. All train services were delayed, and no train was allowed to leave Euston Station. So we thought we could sit on the train and just be delayed. And people were saying, one guy said, I was delayed once before and I got home around 7. This was around 13 past 4. The train was supposed to leave. So it just seemed weird, and you can't help these things, but it does happen, Anyway, then the guy comes on the line, the station master, and he comes on the intercom and says someone's been hit by a train, informing us on the thing. And then about 10 minutes later he goes, "This train is now being closed. Get off the train. It will be closed down in about 30 seconds." So we had to get off the train and stand in the concourse of the station and had to wait for another train. And as soon as another train got available for Milton Keynes and Bletchley or whatever, they rushed to it. Everyone rushed to it. There were people standing in the doorway. Security had to pull people off. We couldn't get on at all on that train, and we had to leave that one completely. It was completely full, seating and standing. I was unbelievable how many people were charging. And the second one wasn't much better. The second one came along. We managed to get on the second one that was going through to Milton Keynes. We got on it. There was quite a bit of room, and it went great. It went great. We got on that train. We had a seat all the way back well, actually, not to Milton Keynes, to Bletchley. The train said Milton Keynes, and then the chap said on the thing, "You have to come off at." Well, the train has actually been said we have to terminate at Bletchley. So we were like, oh. And in all honesty, it wasn't a bad thing, because the station pretty much comes out almost exactly opposite the college, where I wait to get picked up by my dad or my mum or whoever. So that's kind of interesting and kind of funny, I thought. And anyway, we got home and we had KFC chicken. I love KFC, okay? And that was that. I just wanted to go. I literally didn't get out of bed, and I felt weak this morning because my legs were so tired from the day before. Even this morning, my leg up by my top of my thigh was aching, and it was like, ugh. Anyway, that was that. And apart from that, the journey was the day was great. The main point of the day was great. But that ending was that trip back was a nightmare. Anyway, that was the great trip to London Zoo. I'll show you what I got after I've shown you this slideshow of the pictures and videos. Enjoy. that was all the pictures and videos I took. I hope you enjoyed them. I'm sorry some of them were a bit blurry or not as good or whatever, but that was as good as I could get, really. Anyway, now I'll show you what I got at the zoo. This is one thing I get everywhere. I go everywhere, every zoo I go to, every safari park. I like getting one everywhere, particularly zoos. The London Zoo Visitor's Guidebook. I love getting these everywhere I go because it's very good. It's full of information on the animals, on the history of the zoo, on the different places. Talks about conservation. So there's a better picture of a lion than what I got, I can tell you. But anyway, I love getting these guidebooks. I really love getting them. I get them everywhere I go. I'll have to show you a video at some point. I keep them all in like a little thing down there. But I've got some from Whipsonade down there and other ones. The main thing I got from the gift shop was this little guy. He's a little toy gorilla. Can't see the detail on his face because of the lighting. But on the thing it said on his t-shirt, it says Gorilla Kingdom. Place where they have all the gorillas. Very great. And this is like fair trade and everything, and all the money goes to help. The money goes to help the gorillas. And the bag that we got this in when we paid for the stuff all went to the Save the Tiger thing, and it was really great that. The other thing I got, one of the other things I got was this. A little penguin keyring. Penguin Beach on it. Penguin Beach is this really big penguin pool. One of the biggest in Europe, I think. Absolutely huge. And then the last thing I got was this. Is it just one for London Zoo, a keyring for London Zoo. It's in the shape of a lion. And it just has ZSL London Zoo on it and the logo. Anyway, that's what I got. I bought at the zoo. There's other stuff I really loved at the zoo are lions, tigers. I love big cats like lions, tigers. And I should be making a video soon because today we went to the zoo yesterday. But today, me and my dad went to the cinema to see Transformers Dark of the Moon. But that's basically that. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Rock on. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed my video.